shit, I gotta unmute myself from Marco. Right, so yeah, just remembered I've deafened myself, so I was talking and you wouldn't be able to hear. I wonder if I should go back to Super Cruiser Wave. Oh, is he coming in? I'll wait here so he can.
Yo, yo.
You can hear me?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, my headset likes to mute itself. It just goes, oh, I think I'll just mute now. I don't even press the button. Right. Shit. I better shut my door, actually.
This is Commander Michael Spliff, my cousin. He's not the guy I'm in the wing with. I'm winged up with Commander William Judah Smith. I think he's one of the cannon guys, but playing here in open. This is the Pleiades Sector PNS B4-1. Planet A6. And a new barnacle planet. New barnacle system by Commander Grimlinio, who located the system the other night, I believe.
Okay, I'm in open and I'm going to attempt to find you and see where you are.
Have a look at how far off are you. Where the hell is Rhea? Now, if you know Rhea, you know Rhea. Oh, shit, that's not too far. It's not too close either, yeah. 330 light years, if you are gonna... And less, -1 jump. Well, mate, how much cargo have I got on this thing? This little courier can't carry much, but it's fast for planets. I'm already full. 2 cargo space. It's probably corrosive, I'd imagine. Yeah. If it wasn't, I'd have had more space. Well, I hang on to the 2 metal alloy just for the off chance when the Thargoids come to hyperdict me, and they do quite often. I uploaded a video earlier, and they popped on, and I didn't have metal alloys. They were certainly not interested in my limpets.
Do you want any ship changes before I come and meet you?
Well, you're not going to have much use for economy passenger cabins if you are coming out this way. Something for planetary scouting, and that's if you want to head out all this way to come barnacle hunting with me. You are probably going to be better than you asked, to be fair, if you are going to do that.
Then I shall find my asp.
330 light years. If you're jumping in your bar, then you're looking at probably about 15, 16 jumps to 20 jumps to get here, to get a new asp before you start searching, and that probably will be about an hour or so, at least, on each planet. I'll be here for a number of hours, though. I get Commander Judas just entered.
Huh?
Where is he? There he is. Aha. Jump down, who knows, maybe Thargoid will come for us.
6 jumps to get my asp. Not bad.
That's not too bad. At least your asp will be quicker, but you can traverse here in no time. Python will be twice as many jumps.
I had a pretty good range on this Python. It's not too bad. But it's not as good as the asp.
Oh! Bad old lich here. As you can see, well, the instancing now, the barnacle's hovering along with all the bits. Yeah. That'd be an instancing issue between the two commanders, me and William, I guess. It's offset one a little bit. Then I can't take that. Oh, where's he going there, metal alloy? He almost fall below the ground. I have no room for it. Ah, that's not my ass. I'm in the courier. There he is. Stuck on here. Come on, I can't pitch down. Let's try and pitch up. I seem wedged. What the hell? What the hell? Something's caught me good. Right, can I get out of this?
You fucked your SRV.
I seem to be mounted on a spike of it unceremoniously. I don't think I can shoot this little fucker. No. Let me see if I can get him to... Lovely, he's going to rescue me, I hope. If he can blow the spike off, was my gun don't reach there? That's not the spike I'm stuck on. Yes! I'm free! 2785. What is this one? I don't know that system. I'm presuming a HIP. 2785. What are we going to get resolved for? Oh, shit, that's just this next system over. Interesting.
Hello.
Hey, who do we have here?
Hey,
Hey, welcome, William.
Right
Perfect person.
next to you.
Yep. I'm just curious,
Up
what is
forward.
this HIP system you're on about? Is a HIP one, I'm presuming from the number. Just looked at that,
20.
about 30 light years away, one jump over. I've not been there
Yeah,
before,
so,
though.
oh, you like the base there, I'll tell you that. Let me
I wonder if there's
speak to you,
viable
Sonny.
planets there, because I'm wondering, I haven't got a honk for the system, so... That's
There's
close. That's the Thargoid structure, yeah? It must be. So that kind of explains this location in a bit. Proximity to it.
there's if I can get a word in edgeways. There's an
So-
ammonia world there.
Mm.
Several smaller moons. I haven't surveyed the moons that well. But all I was interested in was the base. All I've ever been interested in is the base there. Just monitoring it and using it as a resource until the Palin mission's tried up.
Plenty of moons there must be for the base to be there. It could be possibilities of nice volcanism too, I'd imagine. Damn, definitely gonna have to take a peek at that system later on. Or maybe sooner.
I can't remember the coordinates for the base.
No, it doesn't matter, I can pull that up on the structure side quite easy.
Because I've scanned the base, I get it on the scanner when I jump into the system.
Yeah.
I just lock onto it and follow it down. But normally I go there every Thursday evening.
Might go back to
base.
Super Cruise and just go to that system to get the honk. I want to take a look at it, just to see if there's any viable possible barnacle systems in the Thargoid structure system. There's not many. I've only ever seen one, to be honest, I think.
Well, I've got the, like I said, the actual base has got the spikes in it. About 5 or 6 meter alloys there normally.
Is it an inactive or active site? Do you know?
Very much active. There's also a
so
set
you got the device thing there.
I've got the one of the behemoths has got barnacle spikes growing under it.
Which one was it? HIP?
2785. It's on 6B.
Lovely. I'm gonna jump over to that system just so I can get a system map. I haven't even visited that system before. It's kind of odd.
I haven't looked for barnacles there.
Might not be any viable planets, but it's worth a look because there's not many of any of the Thargoid structure systems have them. I think only where we found the first forest is one of the few possibilities. I think there might be a second, but we never found any there. But considering there's like what 220, 230 Thargoid structure sites now, yeah, there's a very low percentage you seem to have barnacles in, if at all. Whoa, low on fuel? What's going on, love? I've got a fuel scoop, that's good. I was a bit worried for a second.
Well, I haven't got any fuel liquids.
Ah, that's good, it's going up. That's all I was worried about. I thought I must have just drained it or gone through a few non-scoopables. Something here is going to want my cargo in a second. I'm going to see if I can drop them into the sun.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of firepower on this thing.
Getting even hot for me. I better pull away from the sun a bit. He didn't fall in on the first attempt. I'll just dodge him on the little mini game. Here we go.
If you drop out, I'm locked on you anyway, so...
Oh no. I could outrun it anyway if I did, and be out before he could drop in, but I won't even give him that chance. And he's gone. Right, right, honked, that's good enough. Let's see what the system map looks like. Whoa, a lovely looking ammonia world. Jeez. That's like an Earth-like ammonia. That really stands out. There's no gas clouds or anything covering it.
Let me bring up my system map. So I have actually scanned all these worlds.
We've got a water world just to the left.
Right, Planet 1.
Where's 6?
High metal content. 2 is terraformable. 3 is terraformable.
4's a
4
water
is
world.
terraformable. 5 is the ammonia
gas
world.
giant. Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
the...
scanned the moons.
Considering they're going to binary repair and ammonia world, I'm going to take a quick reading on them. Good chance of volcanism there, and they're probably warmer temperature than normal, but it'd be interesting. Especially
Right,
if the temp on... Is it 6A you said had the thing, so that'll probably be about 180 to 200 Kelvin.
Right, well 6A is 110 Kelvin.
That's cold.
6B is 109 Kelvin. And 6C is 107 Kelvin.
3000 LS out to that place. Damn, that's a long one.
Yeah, the trouble is there's 5s on the other side of the system because that's where I used to get my probes.
Gonna take a quick look at those 2 binary moons around the ammonia world though. If they're above 200 Kelvin and have volcanism, it could be of some slight interest.
I haven't scanned those. Oh, I guess I'm just about to.
Won't take long to get there. That's literally one hop away from where the barnacles are from the system though. Looking at the system map, do we have any viable Barney planets? And I don't think so, no. We only got moons beyond that. No landable planets. They don't seem to like the moons. Not since we're open Blione.
As I said, my primary Watson in this system has always been base. Mainly because I swore it changed about 2 months ago. And I went back through and looked at my pictures. I'm pretty sure it has changed. If only the addition of the Barney spikes.
Oh, do you watch the stream early on? That looks really nice. The planets.
Oh, I didn't.
I think people were rooting for it quite a bit. They wanted to see, and they did. They flew down to a planet, but they didn't show it in the previous one when they did the planets. So they flew down to one of these, the textures, the colours. Wow. Can't wait to see what the barnacle size, Thargoid size structures and stuff look like, because no doubt I think they'll be in one of these more interesting areas.
They didn't deploy the SRV though.
That would have been a step too far. I mean, considering Ed would have probably flipped it on his roof and... But that was enough. I'd rather get there. We're going to have a look into, a day and a half now. I can't fucking wait. Expecting a lot, because they ain't going to tell us. Because they'll know we'll find that stuff. We know what to look for. Well, with barnacles.
Is it just the lifetime passes people with the beta access?
No, this beta is everybody. Everybody has access. It's a total open beta. They want everyone in there really, so I suppose you're only limited if you only got the core game and not the Horizons, but hell, it's always been on a reasonable offer. Everything's really tying into that anyway. But if you've got Horizons and everything else, everything's in there. This is all still Horizons content. Right, shit. System map. Look at these moves. Was there anything? Silicate vapor. Nice, but it's 123 Kelvin. That is so damn cold. Doesn't mean there's nothing there. It's just nothing we suspect might be there.
So what's the temperature for the barnacles?
You're looking for prime about 300 Kelvin ideally. Absolute minimum we know with the newer ones is 273 Kelvin, sort of melting point of water from ice. And they tend to go up to about 400 Kelvin from what we've observed on the new ones.
Fair enough.
Which is, considering a lot of it, more likely though, boiling temperature and freezing temperature of water is very suggestive of. It's hard to say with different pressures and atmospheres and 0 Gs where water will behave and boil at different temperatures, but it's along those sort of lines. Comments mentioned by Braben, they're extracting metals, digging down for the useful things and bringing things up to the surface. Why? We still don't know, but for reasons. Which is why he's saying it's more like a mining station. He's suggesting rather than this isn't going to go into a spaceship. This isn't going to go into a Thargoid structure. I don't think it's anything of that. It's a mining thing. Well, maybe they can mine fuel out of it as well. Hell, we get.
Maybe that's what the Thargoids are doing when they refuel on them.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe they can't refuel the metal alloys though. They can suck the nectar from the plant, I'm thinking, but they can't get the things. And he also questioned there might be evolving down to what people have been saying, and there might be, because when you see the forests and they seem bigger and the spikes seem bigger, it makes me thinking are these spikes there to stop a big Thargy coming down and nicking me shit. Rather than us, we seem to have no problem to picking them off. And maybe that's why they love Metal Alloy so much, because they can't get it themselves. All they can do is drink up a bit of juice. And he does suggest that who knows who the creators of these are. Well, I'm thinking, what you're trying to suggest it might not be the Thargoids. Well, if it isn't that, I'll start thinking, what about the Guardians? And that's a whole other can of worms you might open up. Which is coming if it is.
Well, my current theory, which I've expounded on the FDev forums, is that the Thargoids initially made contact with us because they were fleeing from something. And due to misunderstandings, we started a war, which we won. So they're being very careful. But I still think whatever they're fleeing from is coming. They must have encountered Guardians.
It's all the old law, but it's reconfirming it in a new way. But they're treading lightly, just not really just confirm everything. But there will be two races of Thargoids, and I don't think you can retcon all that. So maybe there's going to be the other buggers, and they were hunting the other ones. So maybe these are the good ones. So we should maybe not piss them off too much. Who knows? Sooner or later, the other fuckers are going to turn up.
Well, that's my theory. Is we're going to we're quite cheerfully fighting the Thargoids. There's only one race, and they evolved out of the Guardians' biological weapons. Know about the Guardians.
Yeah, I reckon they were created by the Guardians, and I think the barnacles were engineered by the Guardians and not the Thargoids. Currently, I'm thinking they feed on them because this sustains them, but they kill the Guardians off, or attempted to. But maybe they don't like their barnacles too much, but that's why they're spiking up, trying to evolve against them without Guardian interference. We'll soon find out, I reckon, when Beyond comes.
Well, that canyon hasn't got anything in it.
Oh, I jumped back to the other system. Was beyond the structure in that one. I think I'm going to come back and look for another one on A6.
Yeah, I was going to meet you, and I
Yeah, where do you get
find
to?
you on the map anymore.
I'll send you an invite if you're somewhere along the way. You're 149 light years off. Invite sent to you, getting that?
Yep.
Should show me now. Somewhere near the... Where am I? Which side of the Pleiades? This side or the far side? Yeah, I'm on this side, the bubble side of the Pleiades, I guess. That's pretty damn close, actually.
Getting bombarded with extra messages from other people.
How far? 89 light years. That's pretty far, but not beyond the 100 light years presumed max range. Still hope to find one beyond the 100 light years.
Out. Shouldn't be too long.
That's a known Barney. Let's see if we can eyeball a fresh one. Twilight Zone, dusk and dark.
Although I will be going for a smoke break in about 5 minutes.
Well, if you're doing that, I could use the one myself. Here's my cousin.